Caution, Free, Iris, Light, Mine, Flash, J-Doll, Easy Play, Anytime, Stop, Nada, Much, Slayer's Boxer, C, Bisu, Savior, 16 of the most powerful StarCraft gamers in the world, LG, Intel Centrino, Gong TV, Star Invitational.
All right. Flash versus Anytime. The fourth game. Flash is up 2 games. Anytime has 1 win, but is definitely behind. Here we see Flash at the top right. At the bottom left is Anytime. Remember, this is a map that Anytime dominated Flash on. Even though Flash has been getting, just beating the crap out of Anytime since that. Maybe Anytime can win again, but he'll probably have to mix up his strategies a little bit. Flash is a very adaptable player. He's quite brilliant, to say the least. I mean, he's obviously a prodigy of some sort because he's so young and yet he's so good. A supply depot is constructed. Anytime moving out with the scouting probe. Perhaps Anytime will attempt to do a gas steal again like he initially wanted to do last time. Or at least force Terran to get that Vespian gas early on. And a gateway. Now, is he going to go for that Vespian gas steal? Will Flash? Flash, a cautious player, immediately takes the Vespian gas before the barracks. Not making SCVs will save up a few more minerals just in case there is some type of rush coming on, and will make the barracks early too. But this is a little bit of a sack to his economy. Protoss playing a by-the-book opening so far. We'll see a Cybernetics core come into play soon. Last time, Anytime got a few Zealots. I'm interested in seeing if he'll do that again. Another probe moving out now. He may be going for some type of a proxy Reaver drop build. I'm interested in seeing what he's going to do with that probe. I mean, it's going to have a big impact on this game. He wants to keep that probe alive in his opponent's base for as long as possible. He wants to figure out exactly what his opponent's doing. When is he getting the factories? How many Marines is he going to make? It all matters. So the factory finally goes up. Okay, and what people are saying on the forums, someone wanted to say Flash's defensive skills are insane. I agree completely. Flash is really making a name for himself in this tournament. Absolutely. I knew he was very good. I didn't actually pick him to make it out of this group because I didn't know he was that good. I mean, what's the guy's problem? He just has to dominate everybody. Someone else says Anytime's micro is so unbelievable. It seems to have not as micro, oops, macro, OMFG. OMFG indeed. Somebody else on the wanted to say Flash is a genius second rush. He fended off on this map. I really hope he wins the semis. And finally, someone else says Flash versus Stork for finals is my bet. And I think that's a pretty good bet. What have we missed? Dragoon range being upgraded. Flash is very good at keeping that SCV alive. Oh, man. Until he picks off that SCV, he can't tech how he wants to. In moments like this, it may not look like a lot, but it's very, very frustrating for the Protoss. Flash may have even noticed that there's already a missing pylon. In fact, AnyTime probably had to make one of the pylons in his base prematurely just to cover up the fact that there's so there wouldn't be a missing pylon. Okay. This is one of those builds where you have 2 proxy gates outside the base and 1 gateway in your main. The hope is that you can run over the Terran while they're attempting to expand, and Flash is making the command center at the expansion rather than floating it. Right, the scouting SCV is moving out. AnyTime immediately attempts to take this out. He does not want to reveal. Oh, AnyTime missed microing just a little bit there, but managing to take that scouting SCV out. That was close by him. Oh no, and here comes the Vulture Bike spotting the proxy gateway. Flash will respond accordingly to this. Once again, not looking good for AnyTime. Flash perhaps noticing that there was things seemed to be a bit odd in AnyTime's base, and he should have had something. Goes around here to peek, using the Zealot to take mine hits. Here he comes now, trying to close in. Dragoon range is completed. He can outrange the bunker. I think he may wait for one more Zealot, try to rush it through to pick off or just draw the fire of a few more mines. Oh, now he's going to move in for the tank assassination. But a spider mine has gone off. Flash still in hot water, though, making a second bunker just to buy time. More Dragoons on the way. Siege mode has been upgraded, and the very positioning of that siege tank is going to make this rush very hard to continue. Now again, if Flash holds off this attack, which I think he might be able to do, well, it's going to be tough position for AnyTime, mainly because AnyTime does not really have any, there's not a lot of backup plans you can have with this. I've seen some players shoot tech to DTs pretty quick, but that's not going to work now because he already has the engineering bay up in the turrets. So the big question is, how does AnyTime play this moment out? Flash already has an expansion up. Soon he'll be adding additional factories, and the timing push will be the way he will go for this, especially because the gateways are so close. All he has to do is push up that ledge just a little bit, and then take out the central production location for Protoss, which is, of course, located in the middle right. Here comes AnyTime again. The all-in rush has commenced, and he might be able to take out both of these bunkers. SCV's repairing quickly, but oh no, it looks like AnyTime has failed. GG! AnyTime has been slain, dominated by Flash. The young protege Flash. No one can stand in his path. Not even a Protoss versus Terran baller like AnyTime. On the sorry, I just read what somebody said on one of the forums they added me. It's pretty funny. Oh man, unbelievable games. AnyTime up just one game, and then all of a sudden, Flash will not stand for anything like that. Comes back and walks over AnyTime. Still impressive that AnyTime made it all the way to the semifinals, but Flash, oh my god, what is his deal? He is I think he really is the best Terran alive right now. I really have no doubts in my mind about that, especially after seeing how he can deflect rushes so easily. Really good Terrans, many times their weakness is, of course, complex Terran rushes that are very well orchestrated, and AnyTime is known for that kind of stuff, but in this case, it was just like AnyTime I don't even know how to describe it. He just deflects everything, kicks some ass. Wow. Well, coming up next, we're going to have Stork versus Berserker. Two very, very, very good players. Another interesting match. And I think we're going to be taking a break here pretty soon. Stay tuned, though, guys. We got more games coming up soon.